Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kurt, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Punt over the middle. It's Hayes. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made in space. Look out. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and then come up with the first sack of the game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The sure hands. It's Hayes. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. 7th play of the drive coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Nittany Lions are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go at the 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Penn State.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone.
Here we go.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Larson. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
You talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The passing game is so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. To see if the defense can make adjustments. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game, because that was a big-time game.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They'll hand it off. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Short pass finds the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Well, they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He bought some time, now lets it go. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. It's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a dart right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. Great cut, they whiff on him. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from...
Now here he goes. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. No huddle now for the offense. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They connect for 6.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And they're able to get him down.
That keeps the score. Penn State 35, Notre Dame 13.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On the run, it's Hayes. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And now the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. One more play before they head to the locker room. Ball handed off. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. He's looking deep down the middle. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. It's another deep shot. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. Using his legs, it's Hayes.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offense. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
That completion sets up an important third down play.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. From From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He hands it off from the gun. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Now this is the 8th play on this drive.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18. Let's go.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Larson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
On the ready.
4th down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Rice. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because, remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play.
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here, returner from inside the 10-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Handoff from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them in bounds, and keep that clock moving.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down.
22 water. 22 water. Ready to go.
Looking for a man. Short throw complete to the tight end. Goes down after the catch. That's a solid gain, but still not enough for the first down. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Penn State.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Penn State 56, Notre Dame 13.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
7 yards on the play. Second down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Almost picked off yet again. It's going to set up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for a late, deep throw. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Human clock with the running game. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Catch made on the out route. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Penn State.
The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.